What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Today is May 11th, 2023, and we're here to talk about a platform that we've been involved in for a little while now called Liquidix. Now, nothing new in the news category necessarily. Of course, we all know that, or we should know that if you're in Liquidix and you're under BOJ, you should know that we have a Telegram group that we've been trying to keep updated the best that we can. We could do a little bit better, but if you're not in there, get in there as soon as you can. It's where we'll be dropping some Zoom calls that you can get on and share with others if this is something that you're interested in sharing. But what we have seen this as is a great passive opportunity for us here at BOJ to not only stake our claim in a big way, but be able to have access to our capital. So this is something that we're excited about. Of course, we've laid out why the access to the capital is there in previous videos, but we're just going to talk about where we are right now. And before we get started, I want to remind everyone that I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor, all right? I'm just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I'm cranking out that crypto in many different platforms, nothing more and nothing less than that. If you like this content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. And please, sir, please, ma'am, don't get scammed by the WhatsApp man, because if the WhatsApp man gets you, there is nothing I can do to help you. So stay diligent in this space, ladies and gentlemen. And also, find me on Instagram. I ain't hard to find. Put in Bank of Gerald. You'll see me. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and share the screen. I'm going to bring you guys to the Liquidix back office where I can show you guys my current investment right now is around $11,000, a little over $11,000. And the plan was to put over 10, but I made a little bit more of a deposit because I had it. And, you know, I said, let's just let that roll, right? But the thing about this current investment number that I have right now is that's only 70% of what I've deposited into this platform. And that's not a bad thing, okay? I'm not saying that to say that it's a bad thing. What it is them being transparent enough to tell us 30% of whatever we deposit is going into the marketing of this platform. It's going into the people, the leaders, the people that have helped us get involved with this platform. And then 70% is not only deposited into there as a current investment, but we have access to it at any time. And here's what I mean by that. If I wanted to withdraw, right, I should be able to withdraw from my current investment balance. And if I go to finance, I believe, and I have my auto compounding on right now, right? So I'm not going to turn it off, but I have the ability to withdraw every one of these investments here. So if I want to go back and say, hey, I need that $3,800, right? Of course, it's going to tell me that I need to pay that 3% fee, which is going to be 115 bucks. Early withdrawal commission is now something that is there. Now, this is something I will have to get a little bit of clarification on because I don't know what an early withdrawal is. Now, if we go to the homepage of Liquidix, right, and I go to the FAQ, and I look here and I say, it doesn't quite have any information on an early withdrawal fee. So that's something I'm sure I'll get some notice on. I know my upline is going to see this video. I know Artur is probably going to see this video. So Artur, my brother, let me know what's up with the early withdrawal fee. But I said that to say that you have access to your capital. You may have to pay a couple fees to get it out, but you have access to it. And that's not a bad thing, all right? The comparison to that is when we get into some of these platforms and they ask us to stake for a certain amount of time and all this different stuff, that's all fine and dandy as long as they do what they're supposed to do on the other side of that. You can implement whatever fees, you can implement whatever processes you have for deposits and withdrawals, that's fine. As long as that is stated up front before people make the decision to go ahead and invest, so they know what their parameters are when it's time to do withdrawals, all right? The early withdrawal thing is a little bit new to me, but it could be because I haven't been as plugged in on the Zoom calls as I need to be. So I don't have any reason to blame leadership or anything like that for right now, because that's something I can do better with. I have to be accountable for my own stance in this space as well. But I have no real aspirations of taking that money out. I'm going to let it sit and do its thing, earn its 7.5 a month or whatever it's going to earn, and then, of course, sharing the opportunity with others will give everybody else the opportunity to have that same opportunity. I know we dropped opportunity like 5 times just now, but that's what this is, all right? This is an opportunity for us to earn just like all the others. Of course, it is going to be something that it needs you to make a decision. I've already made the decision for me, all right, and for BOJ. The next thing that needs to happen when it comes down to anybody else involved in Liquidix is they need to make a decision. They make a decision to or for or to not, you know, and that's 100% their choice. I'm not here to tell anybody what to do. I'm just here to show you guys what I've done, and we're going to learn along the way. Like I've said in many videos before, I'm not afraid to be wrong. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. So we're not afraid to make mistakes here. Any mistakes that we make, we'll just bounce back, and we'll talk about it later. But right now, Liquidix is doing its thing. It's doing what it's supposed to do. It's receiving deposits. It's processing withdrawals in a timely fashion. It's paying. And it's also giving us access to our capital in a bigger stance than most platforms have ever given us, especially in the first month of being involved in being an active investor or depositor. With that being said, put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you and all your wallets, because crypto is indeed the wild, wild west, y'all. If you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked, all right? Ask me how I know. It's not very fun at all. If you like this content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. Please, sir, please, ma'am, don't get scammed by WhatsApp man in the comment section or the help me line. That is not me, never has been, never will be me asking you to hit me up on WhatsApp. I'm not hard to find. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Telegram. You can find me in my email. Just hit me up. And if I get some time and it's not some BS to respond to, then I'll respond in a timely fashion. Also, if you're not in my Liquidix Telegram group, make sure you get in that for more information. I will be dropping in there periodically. All right. I will see y'all on the next daily video. This is Liquidix Update. Peace out.